What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412, back with some more Madden 19 gameplay here. And we got house rules. As you can see, we're going all the way. We're going to try to go all the way to the house, man. We're going to try to go all the way to the top. We got to win 6 games in a row with an 89 overall team and an 88 defense. It's going to be extremely tough. But I don't think this task is impossible. The house rules are different this time. Last time it was 25 yards, touchdown, 9 points, 50 yards, touchdown, 12 points, which was a lot of fun to me. And look at this, man. Somebody get him. Nobody gets him. He goes all the way first play of the game, man. My goodness, man. I could not believe that he ended up getting that touchdown right there. Man, you gotta be kidding me. But 7-0 already. Hasn't even been 20 seconds into the game. Right here, I threw a horrible pass. Well, I did not see that third guy. The guy that picked him over, the other guy I didn't see. I thought I could throw between the scenes, but it didn't work. As Saquan Barkey, once again, man, it's causing all kinds of mayhem in this contest. Getting another touchdown, making it 14-0. 2 plays from my opponent, 2 touchdowns to Saquon Barkley. Whew, it's got to be really, really nice to have that call right there. Now I want me a Saquon Barkley, man. But it's all good, man. We're gonna try to find a way to get down, and get into this touchdown. We're going to throw the ball to Calvin Johnson a whole bunch of times. That's one time right there. Now I'm kidding, man. We're going to spread it around. Juju Smith gets a catch on this play. We'll get closer to the end zone right there. Robert Woods gets a catch on this play. So, we're cooking with a little bit of gas. We're figuring out, what my opponent, is running a little bit, where my opponent is weak at. And it's not easy. The thing about it is we get the touchdown right here, making it 7-14. We still in here. We all right. We in the house. Now, as I score that, and my opponent is trying to drop down. Let me explain the rules a little bit. Now, on defense, as far as the house rules, I'm sure you guys probably already know, but I'm going to explain them anyway. Like, you cannot move until the ball is hiked on defense, which makes it very difficult. So you can't make certain adjustments, in the defensive region. Now, in the offensive region, once you pick that play, you got to stick with that play. You can't, do a whole bunch of audibles at the line. You can't, there's no audibles at the line. So basically, it's a no audible on both sides. My opponent gets a touchdown with Saquon Barkley. Once again, his 3rd touchdown of the contest. So basically, it's a no audibles house rules, and it's beneficial in some ways because people can't make certain adjustments, but then it's unbeneficial too because you can't make certain adjustments that you see, or if you see a certain pattern, you can't really adjust to it a certain way. So it's definitely challenging in a way that I actually like that it's challenging. I wouldn't want to play this particular mode all the time. I think the other one was funner to me. The 12 point touchdown and 25 point touchdown. I think it was a little funner to me, but this was still fun in itself though. But let's see what we can do now. We're down 14. My opponent only got the pick right there. I told you guys that Deion Sanders, man, he makes some good plays. He's an 88 overall Deion Sanders, man, and at times he plays like a 95, man. He's an absolute beast. As Ricky Williams is a huge one right there, gashing the defense. And remember, we got an 88 overall defense. So, sometimes this is going to happen as Saquon Barkley gets his 4th touchdown in the contest. Sometimes things like this is just going to happen. You just got to accept it. You got to try to weather the storm. When you have an 89 overall team, you're going to get beat sometimes. You're going to be down, these margins. But we have been down before. I have been down before. I didn't show you guys all the games I played, before, as I was trying to get, coins. I didn't show you guys all the mud games I played, but I was down before versus 99 overall teams, and I have came back, and we're going to try to come back in this one right here. So we're down 21, still got a whole half left to go. My opponent kicks a field goal. Smart decision. My opponent, you want to be up as much as you possibly can. So it's 31-7, man. Can LP somehow come back in this game, man? Let's see what we can do, man. My goodness, man. It's just, we got a tall, we got a tall task. We got a tall task here. As we actually we did get a catch. We did get that catch. I'm sorry. I thought we didn't get that catch. I tried to run it right here. I did not see the quarterback spot. We ended up getting hit. Thankfully, we didn't fumble. Next play, we get it to Daniel Thompson. 87 overall. Daniel Thompson actually getting 6 yards on that play. That was kind of huge as he gets another catch right here on the right-hand side. Threading the needle. 4th and inches. I thought I had to step on him right there, but I didn't. And he ends up batting that down. Rod Woodson batted it down. I'm like, man, if you look at the play, it looks like Calvin Johnson is like 2-3 steps ahead of him. That's why I threw it. I mean, otherwise I would have threw it, but somehow the animation led him to get Rod Wilson to get his hand out there and end up blocking it. And now my opponent had the ball as he takes off with Michael Vick. No spot right there. You guys know I don't spy that much. I like to let people run with their quarterbacks, and if I can just if I get them, I get them. I don't. As for the thing of it is, what I really want to happen, what I really want to happen is I want you to keep running so I can end up popping you, eventually making you fumble. As we try to stop him right there. That's what's that Saquon Barkley. I don't even think that's Saquon Barkley right there, but we try to stop him. But he's up getting another touchdown. And right here, it's clearly out of range right here. But it's fine. That was a bad read right there on my part. Sometimes when you're in a little bit of a desperation, I know you guys are probably thinking LP man, what's going on with that with some of these reads? I just had a bad game. Not necessarily. You're just gonna have these type of games. I'm a very realistic Madden player. I don't mind showing myself getting blown out. I don't mind showing myself blowing people out too. So it's a lot more funner when you're blowing your opponent out versus getting blown out. And at this point, most people wouldn't be frustrated, but I actually wasn't that frustrated. The reason why I really wasn't that frustrated because I just understand that this is going to happen sometimes. It's life. Sometimes you play your best game and you get beat, man, and you get smoked. I mean, I've played a bunch of basketball games where I put up 20, 30 points and we end up losing by 40. So it just happens. You know what I mean? So it's just a part of life, and you just gotta try to find different ways to deal with it. And I try some new plays out. This is usually what I like to do when I'm down this margin, where it's like no way I can catch up, especially going against a 99 overall team or a 98 overall team. This is good practice. I looked at a squad and most of them was 98s. So this is good practice right here, actually. So to try to figure out what will work. Calvin Johnson's an animal. He's practically unstoppable in this game. Don't get me wrong, man. He doesn't catch every pass, but man, you keep throwing to him, he's just going to catch it, man. You see the comeback route earlier. You see the route over the middle. He's just a beast, man. So I mean, I got the offense to I got just enough offense, probably with the exception of my offensive line, which is actually doesn't play that bad, man. And my offensive line is really not that bad. As I throw a horrible pass right there, I'm still not used. I've been saying this all year, but I'm still not used to the corner running with the running back on that play, man. In Madden 18, the cornerback didn't run with the running back on that play. I still got a little bit of, Madden 18 in my head, but shout out to my opponent, much love, much respect, man. He pretty much almost had 300 yards rushing with Saquon Barkley. It was an absolute. He was an absolute nightmare in this game, man. This game was very messy, but it's fine. It's gonna be like this sometime. Going up against these 98, 99 overall teams, we got plenty of games to go. It won't always be like this, but you just gotta understand it's gonna be like this sometimes. And I know you guys like seeing me win, but sometimes you're gonna lose. It is what it is. I'm sure you guys have suffered losses like this before. It's crazy, man. Like even in this loss, I still completed 22 passes. I know it might sound crazy, but I still completed. I was like 22 for 29, which is not bad, man. So I just you take away them turnovers. Maybe I get a little bit closer, and maybe I get a chance to win that, because that brings the score. That's probably like 21. I think he scored on every time I turned the ball over. What 38 minus 21? What's that? What's that? 17? That's 17. Yeah. So maybe the game is a little bit different. I mean, who knows, man? But shout out to my opponent one more time. You guys are the greatest subscribers on the planet. If you guys want to follow me on certain social medias, I'm starting to do a little bit more on those social medias. Follow me on Instagram at Launchpad1412, and follow me on Twitter at Launchpad1412. And just be reminded that we do have playlists for every section on this every segment on this channel. Your boy.